Hi, I'm Graham Evans. I'm the current president of the Lost Plot, the community garden in Port Macquarie. I'm one of a long line of illustrious presidents and garden managers. This is a wonderful community garden. Children helped design these things. Costa came and helped open the garden, and we've been here for about 6 years now. Couldn't have a birthday party this year because of COVID-19. But it's a generally fun place to be. There's lots of gardening activities, lots of art and cultural activities, and we socialise really well as a group. Lots of hard work, lots of fun. We have 2 working bees each week on Thursdays and Saturdays. The garden is never locked though. The garden is always open to people to stroll through and have a look and enjoy the ambience, which many people do. Membership entitles people to come here and help themselves to small quantities of whatever we've got growing in the garden. And of course at working bees, anything we harvest gets divided up at the end of the working bee for people to take home. Lots of people don't need to take stuff home because they've got their own gardens, but there are lots of people now who are downsizing and lots of people who are living in flats and apartments who don't have access to gardens anymore. And many of those people are joining up, particularly since the COVID-19 virus. Who doesn't like spuds? This is some that we harvested the other day, and even though we had lots of members at the working bee, we still had lots of potatoes left over at the end, which will be distributed at today's working bee to members who turn up, because the Saturday crew and the Thursday crew are often quite different. Working people can't come on Thursdays, so that's the good thing about having the Saturday working bee. It enables working people to come and have a fun time in the garden. Thursdays enables retired people like myself and mothers and kids to come. It's a garden for people of all ages. We have lots of parents and children who come here, and we've got a specially constructed kids section of the garden. This is a play area for the kids, and this is a garden that they can actually plant things in. They've got beans and strawberries and things all growing in there at the moment. They even built an insect hotel to attract some native bees and other things here. Not quite sure if anyone's moved in yet, but we live in hope.
I love coming to the community garden. I just love learning from all the people that have all this experience in growing food and having no food miles. I get food straight from the garden, and sometimes you go straight in, doesn't even get into the kitchen. It's awesome. And the kids, obviously they're just getting some strawberries, and they learn, which bugs are good, which ones are bad, which ones we should have in the garden to eat the other ones. And Alia, my eldest, she goes and looks under the leaves and she goes, oh, there's aphids here. Okay, let's brush them off, or let's find a ladybug to put it there. So the ladybug eats the aphids. And they obviously love all the berries that we can find in the garden. And they were eating cauliflower straight from the garden yesterday too, so it's great.
What would a garden be without eating? We produce lots of lovely food. Some of it goes home, but some of it also goes on fabulous pizzas that we make in this pizza oven. Always a feature of our spring fair, where we often make up to 100 pizzas to share with the public. I'm standing in the middle of our food forest, which is the youngest part of the garden at only 3 years old. We have a few problems up here with deer, but we have some very good gardeners who are excellent at making pallets into protective devices. We have mangoes, jaboticabas, lychees, wampies, lots of native fruit trees as well, avocados, figs, pomegranates, you name it. It's in this food forest somewhere. Atherton table raspberry, a native raspberry, fruits for about 4 or 5 months, and kids absolutely love it.
And
highly delicious, nutritious. Why don't you grab one?
Ooh. Yum. Was that good?
And what I love about the garden too is the community feel to it. So we end up spending time with lots of people from different age ranges. So we have, the eldest he is, I think, around the 90s, and we have the youngest girls actually as babies as well. So that we all work together as well in the working bee, so the children learn from the older ones and not always just from me. It's great. Yeah.
Compost. Where would a garden be without it? Nothing goes to waste in this garden. Any leaves, any grass, any leftover food scraps, any cardboard, any paper, anything that can be recycled that's organic in nature goes into our compost and then goes onto our garden to produce healthier soil. Healthy plants come from healthy soil, so nothing should ever be wasted. And cutting down waste is a very important message in the modern world. Many people throw out a lot of stuff that they could actually use in their yards. So it's very easy to become a member here. You can do it all online. Go to our website or have a look at the information that the council has about the Lost Plot. If you come to the Lost Plot, you can pick up a membership form. You can even fill it in here and pay your money on the spot, and you'll become an instant member. It's very easy to become a member. We don't require you to be a gardener. We'll teach you all the things you need to know. Here comes one of our members now. Our excellent carpenter, builder extraordinaire.